Hey guys, thank you for watching. In this video we're going to show you our top 5 post-lockdown travel tips. So stay tuned if you want some tips on travelling post-lockdown. Stay tuned to the end for a bonus clip. Okay, so tip number 1 is avoid travelling in peak times. Our train was at 11 and then our flight was about 1 from London Luton, and it wasn't really busy at all, so definitely avoid travelling between 7 a.m. and 9, and then in the evening between maybe 4:30 and 6 p.m. of travel off peak, so you'll save yourself time, money, and also you'll be able to access public transport at less busier times. 2. Remember to bring your hand sanitizer and your face mask. You will be required to wear a face mask in the airport terminal and also during the duration of your flight. There are some exemptions, so check with your airline before travelling. There are also hand sanitisation stations throughout the airport terminal, so if you don't have your own hand sanitizer or if it's in your bag, you can quickly use the ones provided to wash or clean your hands at various stages, such as when you're going through security, when you come out of security, and also on the way to the gates, which is really useful. Just be prepared to sanitize your hands quite often. So tip 3, we were travelling through London Luton Airport, and it's just something to be aware of. Most of the shops in duty free were closed. If you were expecting to buy some makeup or beauty products before your flight, just note that this may not be possible. Other airports may be different, but with Luton, duty free was closed. So this brings us right into the next tip. Most places to eat in the airport were closed. So in Luton, Burger King, Starbucks, Costa Coffee, Marks and Spencer's were all closed. The only place you could get hot food was Pret, and the only place you can get cold food was WH Smith's. So be prepared to see a limited amount of food venues open, so no Wetherspoons, no restaurants were open at all. Maybe this could change in the future, but we travelled at the end of July 2020 and there wasn't anything really to purchase in the airport.
So my next tip would be to make sure you maintain a social distance between others. Here in the queue you'll see that some people were maintaining a metre to 2 metre gap between other passengers, and there were others who weren't. I don't know if the people who weren't were in the same family or not, but when we were queuing to get on the plane it did seem a bit chaotic. Everyone did have masks on, which helped us feel more safe, but we've kind of got used to, keeping a distance from others. So the next tip would be, when you're queuing, try to keep social distance. Some people were and some people weren't, but when we were going onto the plane, there was more of a gap.
EasyJet were the airline we booked on, and the plane wasn't very full. So my next tip would be, if the plane isn't full, don't be afraid to move seat to spread out a little bit. Our plane was about 50% capacity, but there were loads of roads in front of us, behind us, that were empty on the way there and the way back. So once the cabin crew had said that the plane was fully boarded, everyone was free to move around. So my tip would be to don't be afraid to move around. If there are empty seats in the plane, spread out a little bit to help social distancing. So if you've made it this far, you're probably sticking around for the bonus clip. But just before I let you know what that is, hit that subscribe button and support our channel. So here's the bonus tip. There is a drink service on board EasyJet flights, which is really good. So treat yourself, relax and enjoy your flight. You can take your mask off to eat and drink during your flight, but then you do have to put it back on afterwards. But stay safe, enjoy travelling again, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.